Good question. So my name is Sebastian Nozzi. I think some of you know me. I come originally from Argentina. I have been living in Europe for the last 21 years, mostly in Germany. Of that time, 6 years in Austria. I have been reading the Urantia book since I came to Germany in the year 2000. And for the next 11 years, I read the book for myself. And after that, I started looking for contact with other readers, which I did. And then I found, first the German community, which used to do their meetings in Frankfurt. And then I also attended European gatherings. For example, the one in Berlin, organized by the Blue Club. And after that, also the one in Budapest. And from then, I got involved in the Urantia community. Association International. They wanted to have coordinators, one coordinator per continent. The idea being, back then you have to think before Corona times, to reduce traveling costs, communication costs, to have somebody in the continent locally to be in touch of what is going on, to be in touch with the communities and report back to the association. And also at the same time to try to unite the communities in their continents and try to bring synergies. So from 2018 and on, that has been my role and my task. So I started attending local gatherings, local meetings. For example, I went to Finland, I went to Spain, I went to Italy, German, of course, also. Unfortunately, I didn't make it to the ones in the Netherlands in the August 21s for different reasons. I think one of them was canceled, but I got in touch with the Dutch community anyway, in the international conference, which was very well organized. I will come back to that later. But that has been my role. Also helping in organizing European conferences like the one in Tallinn, and trying to get people together. I forgot. I also went to the UK and Ireland, the last one, when the new UK and Ireland association was founded. So getting to know the communities, getting to know people, trying to identify leaders and active members of the community, trying to get them together, and so on and so forth. And at the same time, reporting, letting the association know what's going on in Europe, and the other way around, informing the local communities about international things or things happening at the association level. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the opportunities that there are for any European association, of course, is to lend their experience and expertise to others, to other smaller, younger, less experienced associations in general, to get together. And the challenge, I think, for Europe is to get to this consciousness of belonging together, belonging to Europe, if you want, which is a tricky question because we have different languages, we have different subcultures, if you want, different mentalities, but still we are all part of the continent, and I think above the differences, I think there's also like a European identity, if you want, and specifically for the Dutch community, what I think, I'm sure that they pretty much can contribute is, well, in my view, your community is one of the best organized there is. You have very very talented, very talented people in planning, in executing, in experience. I'm not so sure how old your community is, like compared with others, like the French one or the Finnish one. But I have my impression that it is a very strong one. You have very capable people. You have more than proved yourself with the international association, the international conference, which I think set a standard for conferences to come, at least in Europe, but I think internationally. It is no secret that many things that happen in Tallinn and the success of Tallinn is due to the way your community organized the international conference. Many things were taken directly. I know that you people have been advising the Estonian people, and we have you to thank for that. So this is on the one hand. So you have a very well organized community, very capable people, and also what is of a big advantage is that your level of English is very good, being your language somehow close to English, or I don't know where this comes from, but the level of English for Dutch people is very good. You're a step away from England, and this is something we need multilinguists, as the Renche book says. And for me, this is a winning combination. Capable people that are able also to communicate, because this is not always the case for no fault of anybody, but maybe there are capable people in Spain or in Latin America, but if they are not able to communicate with us in Europe, then it's more difficult to make use of that expertise. So I think the role to play for the Dutch community is important, very important. The next European conference being planned in Malaga, Spain, as you say. So we still don't know if this will happen, if we will be able to meet in person or virtually. But in general, I think the projects and the idea is still to be able to network, to be able to cross-pollinate. And European conferences have been very good for this. The effect after European conferences or conferences in Europe, like it was the international one, has been very big, very positive for all of our communities in Europe. So I'm very excited and looking forward to that. And always your input is welcome for organizing conferences. And also, I think we have to, or me together with you, Antonio, have to kind of ask what will happen individually at the local communities, because I still think, Corona or not Corona, by plane or by Zoom, it is still a good idea what we were trying to do before the pandemic, to have people from other communities, not only me as continental coordinator, but to have people from other communities go. For example, if you speak French, go to the French conference. If you speak English, go to the UK and Ireland. If you speak Spanish, go to the Spanish conference. I even once went to the Finnish one, and they were willing to do some programs in English and translate a little bit. And I think that we can encourage local associations to accommodate a little bit and open themselves maybe for international or other guests, so that we can cross-pollinate and get more a feeling about being part of Europe. Yeah.